Hello, hello, and welcome to I got a flight stick, so I kind of just want to see what kind of dumb things I can fly around in this game, really. That simple. Now, I already did a bit of a pre-flight, everything, just to make sure that, the controller works and stuff. Because, yeah, the last thing that I want is to get into the game and then just have the controller not function. Give me 1 minute. There we go. Let me prop the top a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it should be good now. Hello, one person. Welcome to me just messing around, having fun. Because I bought a fly stick and I kind of just want to see what the fuck crazy things I can fly. Kind of that simple. Alright. Now, it's been a minute since I've done this. So let me sit down and ideate for a hot second about, like, what kind of dumb things are physically possible in this game. Oh, hello. Every time I start streaming, this man keeps me screaming into the void, comes in and starts being like, I would like attention, please. That's just what he be like. Yes, yes. Alright, lucky little boy that this is a game that I can effectively play with one controller. Well, now that is a question. Okay, alright, so I kinda like what I'm cooking here. Although this looks like it might be more of a practical design than anything, but that's not bad. Okay, alright, you have made your decisions. Hello. don't know. I kind of like the look of that. Is it, you know, possible to fly? I doubt it, but we can try. Hmm. Alright, now let's see here. What looks better? A big long nose like this. Hey. That looks just funny. Hmm. This looks like a... This almost looks like it should be a pod racer from, like, Star Wars. I can actually probably make it look like a pod racer from Star Wars even more. Give me a minute. We're deviating from my idea. Hold on. Alright, then we come back over here to fuel tanks. And then where is he? There he is. Alright, here we go. Hmm. That's the thing about this song that I always forget is that it's fucking long as hell, and it's like literally why I should remove it. But it is also kind of a jam in its own right, so I don't really want to. You know, the more I build this, the less it looks like something that is going to fly. Okay, that's way too big. Are you the right size? Yeah. This thing is gonna be huge for no reason. Oh, I had another fucking game. Alright, where is it? Okay, are you the right size? Yeah, you were. Thank goodness it's almost over, I think. This thing's about to be so heavy for no fucking reason. Let's not start with it. There we go. Yeah, that's more what I'm looking for. Unfortunately, all the engines are kind of like one size when it comes to like jets and stuff, so we had the wings. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Like I said, I'm just building a pod racer, so the wings are gonna come as a complete and total fucking afterthought. This is what happens when you tell someone to design a plane, and they're just like, nah, I'd rather build fucking sci-fi stupidity. And then they go and fly it, and it's like, what do you mean it didn't work? Which one of you screams pod racer engine the most? This is a contender, but I am using jet engine parts, so I should probably. So then, yeah, it's probably you. Although you're so tiny. But those things have more than enough thrust to be able to. Alright, okay, now this is a plane, so it needs wheels. Do I need wheels this big? Probably not. That don't hurt. Just to make sure I'm not running any clearance issues. Whoa. Whoa, hey. Hold on. Alright, well, are you more in line now? Yeah, there we go. Put the smallest wheels at the back. Yeah, I know. I know. They still need to be pretty sizable, because, I mean, look at the tail of this thing. I want as much height between this and this, so that way I can rotate without it destroying itself completely. It may seem like I don't know what I'm doing, but believe me, I can give you the stats of how many hours in this game I have. Hold on. I have 350 hours in this game. I do actually kind of know what I'm doing. It may not seem like it. But I do have at least a modicum of an idea. Totally useless intake, but aesthetics-wise. You can't even see the boy. He is down and out of frame. But believe me, there is a boy sitting in my lap. Anyways, what the? Me psyoping myself into forgetting what I'm doing. Right, wings. Oh my god. Okay. Now, how am I gonna go about this? Okay, wait, I'm cooking something. That might be... Can I turn off symmetry for a second? Yeah, you should be pretty good. You might need stabilizing in the back, probably. I'll just go ahead and do that. That's backwards. What? There we go. Yeah, that's still in pretty good position. And then we just shoveling you. Yeah, there we go. Oh, ew. Why are you like below? There we go. Alright. Wait, I can make this look more pod racer. Hold on. Hold on. Technically, if I wanted to make it look more pod racer, I'd have these extended out further, but like the way that I would do that, I would have to do that would be shoving like this stuff here, like the fucking beams or the girders, and that's just not gonna be structurally sound at that point. As weird as this is, George Lucas was not thinking about the structural integrity of a pod racer when he was designing a pod racer. George Lucas, whoever designed a pod racer was not thinking of... Okay, right, I was gonna do this. Oh, do you always love when it chooses the Spyro the Dragon? It's like Spyro 3 that this is from. Good soundtrack. I don't know why I'm sounding sarcastic. Just genuinely a good soundtrack. Then again, sometimes I listen back to it and I am like, yeah, I can't tell if this is nostalgia or not, but no, I think this is good. It just might be this song that's just, like, falls into a bizarre category of, like... good while being awful. Alright, yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, now we're getting... Now we're seeing the pod racer vision. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Quick question. Are the engine mounts a part of making history, or are they non-DLC? The engine mounts? These? You talking about these or these? Because I think these are... These right here are base game. If you're talking about the gigantic cones that I'm using at the front, those I think are also base game. I have to question though, because I've never used them as a part of a rocket, because normally I just build stuff that's more like in line with like Apollo or what NASA's doing, where it's just like a great stack of shit when I go for rocketry. But no, today we decided we're doing points because I have a voice stick here and I just want to see what the fucking weirdest thing I can make is. Yeah, Nani, you might want to move your head because I'm gonna bang into it unintentionally, maybe. just gonna warn you about that one, little boy. I think this is just good in general. Well, none of this is good. Like I said, this is what happens when you ask your plane designer to design you a plane. But he's just like, but I would rather focus on aesthetics, and it's like, but this thing won't fly, and he's like, but aesthetics. Okay, how much you want to bet this thing's not gonna lift immediately? It may not have enough thrust, because that's a lot of weight for these two. Would just not burn the cone? That might be a problem that we face. If that is a problem, I will have to fucking deal with it. I don't know. In my previous experience with Kerbal Space Program, it's pretty lenient about, like, your parts burning other parts. I could be wrong about that, though. But, you know, there's one way to find out. We are gonna name this thing... Good luck. Pod Racer. Just cause you really want to signify to whoever is flying this, just, you know, before they even get into it, Jebediah is being told what he's getting into, and he's like, why is it called good luck? And then whoever's told him to flight the sister looks and just goes, don't ask questions you don't want answers to, because I gotta be honest. Oh boy, I'm scared for you. Alright, well, time for probable explosions, but, what is science if not exploding? Rip Jeb. Look, we don't know that yet. This man could survive this. Do I think he's going to? You know, stranger things have happened in my Kerbal Space Program career. Granted, I don't think any of that was recorded, unfortunately. I don't think the time that I made a ship that was just a bunch of, like, boosters strapped to, like, a small little cockpit that somehow flew was recorded, but, you know, hey, it's there. I've also made worse designs than this, intentionally. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on SAS, as if SAS is what's gonna save this thing. Alright, well, the good news is this doesn't look like it's burning. The bad news is this shit's really heavy. Yeah, no, we were out here worried for Jebediah. No, Jeb don't gotta worry about shit here. 'Cause, that's not enough thrust, apparently. Alright, well, we have learned many things. All of them very good. Hello, people who just joined. You just witnessed the failure. Well, not so much failure. That was failure in the most, like, oh god. That was failure in the most, like, graceful sense of the words failure. Of what I like to call the good luck pod racer. This is me trying to make a pod racer from episode 1 of Star Wars, because after however long I've had in this game, I have just finally woken up and just decided, what if we just didn't do what you're supposed to do? What if we just had fun? What if we just made things to look cool and then just thought about the design of it kind of as we go, more or less? And what we're realizing now is that I just need more thrust. And I could certainly get that. How, if anything, I can get that and make it look far more pod racer-like. I'm gonna take these wheels off of here. Oh, I know exactly what I gotta do. Oh. Alright, keybinds. Is it control quick to duplicate? Yeah, like I said, not enough thrust. No, hold on. Come on. One of you will do what I'm looking for. Or I guess not. I remember there being a way to... Alright, okay, so for you I need symmetry. Yeah, because this will work. Alt quick. Oh, it's just alt? Alright, great. Yeah, no, you figured out exactly what I was trying to go for. Thank you, Adam. Thank you very much so. There we go. That doesn't look, well, fucking symmetry. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Alright, okay, now that put a mainsail on. I mean, I could. The reason I want to go with jet engines is because that's definitely what the fuck pod racers are originally supposed to be, but like, I mean, look, we're starting off tame. I'm trying to ramp up to the insanity here of like adding just dumb stupidity. Because believe me, the dumb stupidity is coming. The dumb stupidity is coming, he says, looking at him. He says, looking at what is essentially aerodynamically a block of cheddar cheese. Right, okay, wheels. I had the fucking massive wheels here. There we go. Okay, if you need more power than this, I will be fucking surprised, just because, like, how much thrust do you put out? Yeah, no, you put out a absolute metric buttload. I mean, obviously it's not gonna be, where is he? He's here somewhere. They might have removed, there's no shot they removed the main set, but they might have changed the name of them. I mean, this looks like what it used to look like back when I played this much more than I do, but... Oh, no, there he is. Yeah, no, okay, yeah, no, there's the big boy. The white one. Okay, I think we're just good to go. Jeb should probably move this time. If he doesn't, I'm gonna be really surprised. It just bounces so much when it spawns in. Alright, now, what is the view like from cockpit here? Oh, God! The view from cockpit is gonna be so bad. Alright, well... we will, worry about those problems if they become problems, I guess. Alright, I think let's throttle up. Alright, the question is, yeah, no, that's my throttle up button. No way! No way! No way! How heavy have I made this thing? So peak. Oh my, wait, holy, hold on, boys. Hold on, boys. We're doing something. I mean, I doubt he's gonna... Yeah, that thing is real heavy. It's gonna need a lot more thrust. Yeah. I mean, it's not surprising that, yeah, it's gonna need... Okay. Alright, okay, so we have learned that this thing is heavy as all shit. Cheese block is accurate, yeah. I mean, it's... Look, I at least tried to make this thing aerodynamic in terms of going forward. Like I said, I know it's a cheese block. That's the beauty, that's the fun of it. Alright, well, you know, I think it's time to just, are there any other engines that are still jet engines and that are fast? Well, I mean, liquid, that thing, well, technically. Try not making it out of... Try taking out most of the fuel, but leave a little. Yeah, fair enough. Actually, fucking, why am I... Hold on. Yeah, that'll explain so much. Try rapier. Yeah, that's an option. I'm gonna try this first. Honestly, that's not... Well, okay, well, we can go through and remove every bit of oxidizer. Because, we're not gonna be needing that. Alright, you don't have any fuel in you. Alright, half of my center of everything changed. Oh, it moved way forward. Happy I checked that. Alright, yeah, there we go. Might need adjusting later, but, Alright, so that's taking off a decent amount of weight, I would imagine. It also still just might need more engines. That's not something out of the realm of possibility. Okay. Hold on, I gotta... Yes, I'm still watching YouTube. God, I love that design. Absolutely amazing. Alright, this is just... I think we just go. This thing is still heavy. What game is this? This is Kerbal Space Program. This is me attempting to build a pod racer from Star Wars. What I'm realizing is that I have made this thing super heavy. Like, unbelievably heavy. Wow. Okay, yeah, we are going to need much more thrust. Just out of curiosity, I would have... Oh, it is so much worse than I could have ever imagined. So you make a spaceship and fly? Yeah, pretty much. This is me kind of deliberately doing this in the most roundabout way possible. As you can see, this is a flawless design that would not terrify a pilot at all, period. Hold on, we're kind of moving. Yeah, it might be. Well, either way, a maximum of 18 is still not gonna be enough. Alright, I think what we do from here is pretty obvious. I think it's pretty obvious what we do from here. It's called we just take these off. Just say, these were not good enough engines for what we're trying to do here. We come over here. And we then just shove this stuff on the end of here, I think. Alright, come on. Snap, buddy. I need you to snap for me, please. What? That's not everything else. You had to put oxidizer in it. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, yeah, no, this is the thing. Yeah, I could technically use this. This is the thing that you were talking about. Stationary thrust. 130. No, those will not help at all, period. Oh, boy. Alright, well... I could put rocket fuel in it, but I don't really want to do that. And the Goliath? Yeah, like I said, that's if I wanted to use monopropellant. Well, also secondly, like... The Goliath engine probably would, but like, where the fuck? Oh my god, wait, this looks so fucking stupid. Oh my god. Oh, that looks so dumb. You know, you've convinced me. Wait. You know. I just kind of want to see. What happens if I try and do this. See, this is why I love this game, because every once in a while, you just break something, and you do something like this, and then you're just like, huh? Oh my goodness. 23 viewers. Hello, 23 people. This is the most that I've ever probably had in a single stream. What the fuck, that number? Uh, this is why I should not have. Anyways. All right. You know, I don't. For whatever reason, I don't know that this is going to really work. I mean, look. You know, pod racers, as described by the people of Star Wars, are pretty much just two jet engines strapped on top of each other. That's already on. Alright, I think we just... Oh my goodness. So the problem with this is that it's heavy, so sometimes it just, if it does not launch straight, it does stuff like that. Not sure how you popped onto my feed, but your have copy to Thank you. You know, I've literally had people be like, I literally remember being like in the back of like a college lecture and like laughing at a joke. And like literally having somebody turn around and be like, is that your laugh? And like deep down internally, I was just like, how shitty of a person do you have to be to laugh at another person's laugh? Like that is some like diabolical level shithousery. Like oh my goodness. The more that I look at this, the less likely I think that this is that it's gonna fly. I might also just need bigger wings, but I don't know. Yeah, that is the other thing, is it might just need massive, massive wings. Oh my goodness, wait, hold it, wait for it. Okay, the fact that it's not lifting tells me it's probably a center of lift issue. The jab survived. No idea how. Add reaction wheels? Yeah, that's an option. You know, I don't think it's a thrust issue at this point. Like, I don't think it's really a thrust issue. It could be that it needs lift surfaces. That might be a thing, especially if I'm not gonna add more thrust. Although, the more stuff that I add, the more weight that I do indeed add. Where is it? There it is. I'd love to add reaction wheels, but advanced inline stabilizer, that'll work. put fat deltas on it? Yeah, that's an option. How am I gonna add wings to this and still have it look aesthetic? Not like that. Ooh. Ugh. You know, methinks we might have. Well, okay, if I'm doing that, I need to see what I'm doing. Whoa, well that might be why it's not lifting. Hold on, folks. Hold the phone. We may have found our problem. Although, yeah, to be honest, if it do... Love this music and runs to an N64 game? Well, it's a PlayStation 2 game. Hello, Arcard. Hello. Yeah, no, this is... You're closer than you'd think with the N64. It's a PS2 game that this is 100% from. Although the playlist that I'm playing from pulls from just a bunch of different games. What the f... Huh? Oh. These two slaps, I love it. What the f... Okay, now I just don't know what Kerbal Space Program is doing. Imagine having a PS2 in the background playing Crash Bandicoot. The most Crash Bandicoot that never mind, that's a lie. I have definitely played Crash, because I beat the third game on my channel. Oh, so that's a fun little quirk of the ship that, okay, that's funny. Okay, alright, here's what we're gonna do. There we go. Oh, why are you drooping? Why are you drooping down, buddy? There we go. Yeah, that's... You know what? Yeah, they're angled down, but that'll be fine. It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? It doesn't lift? It's already not done that to me many times. Granted, that was the first time it actually managed to get to a point where it would have been noticeable. It's over. I got you some things. Cheers, man. Cheers, man. Cheers, man. Cheers, man. You're gonna... This man's about to sub and then he's about to see the rest of my content and be like, what the fuck? It's like, this is but one thing that I do. Alright, doing that. As if the SAS is really gonna help me here, but you never know, it might. I can't wait. Peace. Oh, thank you. Alright, okay, oh, he wants to lift. Oh my god, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What am I flying? What am I flying? What am I flying and why is it, oh my god, it's so nimble. Oh my goodness. Well, okay, oh my god, it helps if you remember your flight controls, you dumbass. I think what I like about this is that this is like the heaviest plane I probably ever have made, and yet it is the most nimble thing. Alright, now, I kind of really want to see, just as a question. Alright, and we're gonna be sound barrier. I might actually need to slow this down, because if I don't, it's just gonna... like, literally explode itself a little bit. Alright, now here's the rip. Oh my god. That is exactly kind of what I was going for, was some sort of like sci-fi type of deal, like a pod racer, literally. God, that worked so much better than I could have ever thought it would have. I was expecting that if this thing even flew, it would be just the most... It would be like a absolute just dog and just uncontrollable. Although, granted, I'm noticing that I probably need to change the dead zone on my flight stick for this game, because it is a little bit more sensitive than I would like it to be. It's as if, like... But also, like, imagine the noise from, like, Jeb's perspective. That's gotta be so fucking loud. The other wonderful thing is I imagine landing this is gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass. But I can try it. Because I imagine that this thing is going to want to land just awfully, although, I don't know. I mean, with how controllable this thing is, it might not be that bad. What kind of, like, asymmetrical design did I make here? That's insanity. Parachutes might help? I don't know. I normally don't put parachutes on my planes just because I normally build them to be kind of like this. Where they're just like nimble enough that you can kind of control it even with like the bare minimum amount of thrust. Alright, come on. Bring her down. A bit of a rough landing, but, no, Jep will not be okay. I really thought I was gonna actually get that landing. Well, it was bound to happen eventually. Alright. I think I'll build one more thing, just because I am in the vibe right now. I am in the mood. Alright. Let me sit down for a second here and ideate. Alright. I think I got something. Let me show you a proof of concept. Let's take this here lander can. You know, do we have anything lighter? Do we have anything significantly lighter than the landing can? Mass 1. Mass 1. No, that's probably gonna be about the... Never mind, no. Onion re-entry model. Alright, now, let me show you a, like, proof of concept here. You should turn that landing can into a rover cab. I have a... Maybe I will do that. I have an idea. And I'm kinda gonna show it to you in mock first. Alright, okay, so... We have these little buddies. Right? One of them generates, what? 13 thrusts, right? Doesn't seem like a lot. Well, let me show you what happens if you kind of just do stupid shit that should not be done. Bro, by the end of this, we're gonna have boosters merging inside of boosters, inside of boosters, inside of boosters, inside of boosters, inside of boosters. Because I want to see how fast I can throw something. Which I imagine, with this method, the answer will probably be unbelievably fast. This is kind of the proof of concept here of what I'm showing you, but what I'm also going to show you is, I imagine what we can do is just... imagine this, but like a controllable plane. Granted, I may have to do a little bit of cheating to, you know, enable... We're just gonna call this, get out of Earth now. Oh, I didn't hit the O, but oh well. Okay, Jeb. Just a cheeky little bit of cheating, you know, just to you know, get some infinite propellant, so that way, you know, we can, you know, see the glory of what these things are fully capable of. I think it's this. Yeah, there it is. Infinite propellant. Go ahead and ignore max temperature as well, because I don't want you burning up in the atmosphere. Because that is probably going to happen. Alright, Jeb. Let's see how fast this man gets out of the atmosphere here. I've seen faster. I've seen faster, but then again, I've also like seen this done with lighter pieces of stuff. But also, the one that you normally do this with is this. Now, just as a question, what does this man see if he looks out a window? Does he even have a window that he can look out? Oh. Well, that's a sight. He looks at the window and just sees death. All right. Now, my point here is, we can do that better, especially if we just make something that is super light, which could be very possible. Especially if I'm doing it in point form, and if I'm cheating and just using infinite propellant, because at that point I can just not use fuel. Alright, okay. Now, what is the lightest? One... You are technically lighter. Well, way lighter. Whoa, oh. Oh. Alright, okay. You know, I was gonna go for the actual cockpit, but no, this is a far funnier idea. I love this idea. Oh my goodness. Alright, yeah. You are right, yeah, no, the external seat is absolutely a better idea. Alright, okay, now, what is the smallest, like... Hold on, wait, there's something lighter. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Well, it's lighter, but it's also smaller, but... Honestly, with how much shit we're gonna shove onto this, it may not matter. Wait. I have another science idea. I have another science idea. Let's go back to what the fuck I was doing for a second. I'll go back to trying to go across the land in a minute. But, God, this is gonna send this thing. Oh, yeah. The source no remote control or man command vegetables. It won't be controllable. Cancel. Well, hold on. Oh, right, yeah, no, because I need to... Right, okay, yeah, I see what I need to do. Yeah, no, because it likes to not fill the command seat first. There we go. Alright. Boy, this is about to be just a stupid amount of speed. Oh, because... But the problem with that is that it's not. And wait, I can solve that problem. I can solve the problem of aerodynamics. Hold on. Where is it? There we go. no pun. I mean, the idea is we're trying to see how fast we can throw the thing, and I gotta be honest, the external seat is so much less weight. Alright, there's that, what am I doing? Alright, that should solve my aerodynamic problem with that. Hold on. Well, I mean, it still wants to throw itself around all over the place. Might just be bad aerodynamic shape, really. Oh, it helps if you remember your staging. Oh my goodness. This is the part of the stream where it just becomes me trying to figure out what is not working in what I want to do. But then again, I think I know the answers. No, he still just wants to flop around everywhere. Oh, my green screen. Honestly, though, it may just be going too fast to be able to control, if I'm just being blunt, because that's an option. You know, you'd think I would remember to fix my staging. Nah, I think man's just not stable enough. Really, I think Mance is just not stable enough. Insanity. That actually might help. Hmm. Nope, still going around all over the place. Focus Jebediah Kerbal as Jebediah Kerbal was slammed into the ground. Too fast. Maybe it is the cross-section of my fairing that it doesn't like? Could be. I could see the game doing that. I could definitely see the game doing that. Alright, okay. I completely... Whoa, my goodness, Jeb. Jeb. Alright, well. You gotta go for it, Chief, but I'll be sure to tune in again. Honestly, yeah, I'll probably still be here when you get back. Be there. Probably not. I'm planning on traveling for about another hour, maybe. Maybe less. Although I might take a quick break here in a hot second. So close to the just having stability, but let me try the no gimbal again. I like how when Jeb hits the ground, he still explodes for no reason. Let me try different wings. Because that could be also the answer. But I doubt it. Yeah, radio symmetry, please. The problem is that adding all that extra weight with the wings probably slowed it down. Well, there's already not much weight to begin with, and those wings can't add that much. Yeah, but they don't even help, do they, really? Well, I mean, I don't know. Well, I'll be right back. I gotta go do a thing. It'll take like a minute. Alright, I return. Okay, so we left off there trying to throw Jeb into space as fast as we could. Look at that. I had to think about what. Trying to think about what could help it track straight. Yeah, obviously that, but like, well, honestly, mass 0.2 tons, not too bad. Will it look good? Not really. Will it work? Maybe. I think this should probably be able to function for what I'm trying to do. He has decided to return. I wish I could understand why this just likes to do spinny roundies. It might just be that, like, there is just too much going on for it to be able to withstand it. It might just be too much. There he is. There's the big boy. Oh, let me scroll down to my chat to get to the relay. Hello, hi, hello. And welcome to stream. Today we made a pod racer that somehow flew. And now we are at the point of stream where I'm just trying to see how fast I can send this poor little Jebediah Kerbal into the stratosphere. The answer is, if I can get it to go straight up vertical, very fast. The verticality seems to be the problem. It wouldn't surprise me if it still just doesn't like what I'm doing aerodynamically. Which, like, can I blame it, really? Alright. We're gonna scrap that for another day. Hmm. Oh, we're gonna scrap it, but also not really scope. We're gonna shift the goals here. Now, this is once again falling into the camp of me trying to be like, let's just do stuff that shouldn't work realistically. Just because that seems to be a theme of today's content. Well, how small of a nose cone are you? Are you the right size for this? Yes. Okay, now. It made me want to play Ape's game. Making me want to play the other game that I'm playing right now on stream. No, the problem with this comes with the fact that I need to figure out how to shove wheels on this. I think we go just as big as we can in the front. That should be fine. He says, looking at what is probably his most ambitious design. Now, this I imagine probably just... Well, it's gonna have that problem, but it won't have that problem for long, because I guarantee you once I turn on the thrust here, it's going to solve that. Oh, because I didn't put any control surfaces on my wings, because I'm dumb. And that being said, I am having to hammer the forward input on my stick just to make sure that it doesn't... Well, I think we made it fast enough. Considering we are escaping Kerbin. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and just put myself into orbit. I can do that. Seven. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That might have been my quickest execution of a maneuver yet. So, the answer to can you fly what is essentially a brick of metal into the sky for no reason other than just, yeah, let's see if we can, is yes. Why? But yes. Give them until they get to here, and then I will. I don't actually pretty close to an airfield. Yeah, no, we'll actually be close to an airfield here. Yeah, this thing should be able to handle whatever's happening with landing. Alright, come on. Bring me back down into the... Well, I don't know. No. Okay, yeah, that was never gonna work. But what's amazing is that it worked at launch. Not terribly. Oh, hold on, I'm sorry. I have hit buttons that make my OBS do things. Oh boy, give me a minute. Man, I really need to just go through and clear out whatever the fuck's happening here. Yeah, no, like when it was working, it was actually fucking working. When, you know, I don't just input the worst possible controls at the worst possible time, but yeah, it was working. Oh, it's because I'm not, because I didn't have SAS turned on. I'm not unironic. I guarantee you it's gonna work well this time. Here we go. Probably not, but. Never mind with SAS, this is a dream of a flight. Yeah, I think That's pretty much going to be what I have for today for Kerbal Space Program. I don't know if I'm going to return to this. I probably will. Considering how many people were here. Like, dear Lord. Thank you all. But... yeah, I'll be round tomorrow for sure. Yeah, so just look for me about 1 p.m. my time, which is Eastern. Yeah, I'll see you guys then.